All right, so now that we have our Michigan product milled out, what we're going to want to do is to get this onto our CNC machine, we're going to want to generate what's called G-code. The G-code is the machine language that's used to basically take a work coordinate system and translate it so that the machine can create an output. And it's really easy in Fusion 360 because we can just go to post process right here where it says G1, G2. We're going to hit the post process button. And my setup file is located in Autodesk. This is something you'll have to figure out how to set up because I cannot remember for the life of me how to set this up. I actually don't even think you need to do anything here. But what you want to do in your post configuration is set it to what type of machine you're using. So I use a Gerbil machine, but you can set Mach 2, Mach 3, Mil Plus, Haas, anything under the sun. Most of it's already programmed in. And then you want to set your output folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to a folder. And because all of our pictures are in this same folder here, this folder pictures, I'm just going to select that folder. And then we already have our name because that's what we created in the previous video. We had our Michigan outline name. None of this stuff you really have to worry about. We're just going to hit post, and then it'll say, okay, we want to put this file in here, right? And you say, yes, we want our Michigan outline.nc file in here. And we're going to save it. And then once it's saved, we can go back and we can look at our NC file. And it looks awesome. But it looks like we can't open it with anything. Oh no. What we can actually do is we can right click this and we can open using like Notepad or anything else like that, like an editing tool. So just to show you like what this is, I have a program called Notepad++. You don't need it, but I'm going to open it with Notepad++ just so you see what the contents of this file are. So look at that. We've got G-code. We've got a title. We've got tool dimensions. We've got the type of tool that's in there. We've got our Z minimum height. And this is, once again, for me, this is all in Gerbil. So Gerbil knows what to do with this code when it gets it. And this is all of the code that goes into the motor drivers and the machine as a whole, your XYZ axis motors. And this is what creates the output. And then at the very end, like, I mean, we're already at line 3000. I've been scrolling for forever and a half. Once we scroll all the way down, we've got almost about just over 9,000 lines of G code here, which is pretty cool. We've got our M commands and our G90, which is return home and set your X and your Z to 0 and everything like that. And that's all we need to get our G code. So what we're going to do is if we're using Gerbil or Mach 3 or anything like that, this is the file that you would use when you hit like file import or anything like that in your programs. This is the file that you would select to load in a design to be able to work with. But that is how you generate your G code once you're done manufacturing a part using Fusion 360.